I'm actually so excited for this. Hey guys, what's up? So my name is Karen, and I just want to start off this video by giving a shout out to the people who actually have reached out to me and subscribed to me following my newbie tag video. You guys have been so welcoming, and it means a lot to me that you guys actually took the time to try and get to know me a little better, and I'm glad that some of you have decided to follow me along with this booktube journey. And if you're brand new to my channel, a big welcome to you, and I hope you stick around for the rest of this video. At the time I'm recording this, we're heading towards the end of January, and this is around the time that a lot of booktubers are starting to make their monthly wrap-up videos as well as their TBRs for the next month. For 2017, my goal is 30 books, and I do have a pretty big TBR of books I am hoping to read this year, but it wouldn't make much sense right now for me to start making monthly wrap-ups and TBRs because the series that I have prioritized the most is fairly big, and if I were to start making those types of videos, they could get pretty repetitive. This is my main goal for 2017, so I wanted to just start off by making a video dedicated to it. And that series is, of course, Harry Potter. And I know what some of you are probably thinking. You're probably sitting there and wondering, wait, you've never read Harry Potter? Yes, unfortunately, I have not read it yet, so let me explain why. So the first movie, The Sorcerer's Stone, actually came out when I was about 6 years old, so I was still pretty young and not totally into books at that point. So after seeing the first movie at that age, I was a little scared, and I think understandably so. But I did really like it, even though there were parts that scared me. But then once I saw the trailer for the second movie and saw the big massive spiders, I had really bad arachnophobia as a child, and still a little bit today, but not anywhere near as bad. But once I saw that, I just kind of noped right out of it. Didn't even pick up the books, did not give the movies a chance, and for years I just didn't really care too much. I wasn't feeling, any big cases of FOMO or anything like that. Plus, I did mention in my previous video that at 9 years old, I became absolutely obsessed with a series of unfortunate events, so I was more focused on that, really, than anything else. But of course, now that I am much older than I was back then, it suddenly hit me that this is something that has influenced so many writers and really inspired lots of people. I think it's about time that I finally pick it up and get going on the series. And it's actually been a few years now that I have been wanting to read it, but I just have not gotten around to it. Now is finally the time that I'm going to sit down and I'm going to read it all, and I'm going to get through it, and I'm going to love every second of it. So of course I'm going to be reading all 7 books this year, and in addition to that, I have also picked up the Hogwarts Library, which includes Quidditch Through the Ages, Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, and The Tales of Beedle the Bard. Of course, I also plan to read Harry Potter and the Cursed Child. I know lots of people aren't big fans of this one, but it is technically the 8th story, so I'm throwing it in there. And to finish off, I'm going to read the screenplay for Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. Hopefully after watching the movie though, because I think it makes more sense in this case to actually do that before reading the screenplay. And I would like to mention that I did go ahead and actually already watch all of the films for the series, which I know some people probably are rolling their eyes at that, but my theory was, even though everybody seems to love the films, they do tend to have issues with them just because of it not necessarily matching the book. So I wanted to go into the movies with a totally open mind, being unaffected by any changes from the books, and I think that really paid off because I absolutely love the films and I've been so excited to read the books. So far I've actually already read The Philosopher's Stone, which I really enjoyed, and it was just magical, no pun intended. And I have also read Quidditch Through the Ages and Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, because I figured with the Hogwarts Library I wanted to read the textbooks as they're mentioned in the series so I could get a little more context to all of that. And hopefully soon I will be starting the Chamber of Secrets. To me, this has never really seemed like a big deal that I'm starting to read Harry Potter so late in my life, but whenever I tell huge fans of Harry Potter, I have gotten some pretty savage comments from people, and I don't understand why. During my publishing program in the summer, I just happened to mention to people that I have not read it yet, and the shock that I got was just insane. People would say things like, "How have you not read that yet? Your life is so unfulfilled." Okay, a little rude, but I'll accept your criticism for what it is. If you're somebody that's in my position, don't mention to big Harry Potter fans that you've only seen the movies, because this was the response I got. Why would you go watch the movies first? Like, how did you understand anything? Gee, I don't know, maybe because I have a brain and it actually works. Like, during conversation one time too, I just happened to mention that after watching the films, I did take the Pottermore Sorting Hat quiz once before the update and once after. And I was celebrating the fact that I was Ravenclaw both times, and of course, knowing that I hadn't read the books yet, everybody got mad at me. And they're just like, "No, you shouldn't have even taken that yet." What's your problem? Why is everybody being so rude about this? So I think it is about time that I sit down and I get through this series so I can understand finally why it's so great, and everybody will leave me alone. I have absolutely no idea how long it is going to take me to get through this whole series, so I'm going to try and be a bit creative with a lot of the videos I continue to post for BookTube, since, like I said, you're not going to be seeing a lot of TBRs and monthly wrap-ups from me. It is possible that given some of the movie adaptations and other things coming up this year that I might take breaks from the series and read their books in between. But at the end of all this, I am hoping to make a video based all on my experience of reading Harry Potter for the first time in my 20s. I'm definitely not going to be reviewing every single book as I read it, because I mean, one, everybody pretty much already knows what happens. Two, the main consensus is that everybody loves it and it's great. But that being said, I'm really looking forward to finally reading the series, and I really hope that I enjoy it and it's worth it and that the experience is great. And I would like to mention one more thing. I actually picked up this whole set from Indigo, and it's originally priced at $101, but if you buy it online from their website, I actually got it for $65. So if anybody else is out there and looking to pick up the series for the first time and wants it for a cheap price, definitely look on the Chapters Indigo website. Pretty sure people from outside Canada can order from there as well, so keep that in mind if you're looking to pick up a new edition of the series, or you're like me and wanting to read it for the first time. Alright, that is it, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you haven't already, please check out my introduction video as well as my newbie tag. And if you like what I do, I hope that you'll like, comment, and subscribe. And if you're interested in following me on social media at all of my links are in the description below. As always, spread love and don't be a troll. Bye, guys.